Start what? The first thing I got is Elden Ring. So I really did like Elden Ring a lot. Or like a lot. I would think it would be in A tier, all things considered. That's an A tier game. Oh man. Dude, we're already about to get we getting wild right here. Hold up. Y'all like, cause it's not ready for this. I'm sorry, dude. Like, hey, it is what it is. Hold up, can I like crop them? Yeah, there you go. This is an S tier game. Literally, if this game was made again, you couldn't even replicate how good it is. Like, that's how good it is because of how broken it is. I don't know how to describe it. It's just peak. Like, people are still making ROM hacks for it. The engine is completely amazing. It's unlike anything else. It introduced so many things. It's literally peak, like peak platforming. Peak platforming. Um, Next, Metroid Dread. I mean, it's pretty obvious where I'm putting this one. Oh, I just noted. Oh, that's dope. Anyway, they're all the Emmy from the stages are in there. This is my favorite game of all time. Literally, like everyone's heard me scream about this game for like years now, but you're right. Next, Spelunky 2. Putting putting this up against Elden Ring and Super Mario World and Metroid Dread is really hard because I love this game. I really do, but I just don't think it could stand to be an A tier with Elden Ring, and I don't think it can be an S tier with either of those. So I'm putting it in B. It's a goat, but and obviously I had to put this one on there. No, I like Spelunky just about the same. Just like for example, when I had the option to buy Spelunky 2 on my Switch, I didn't want to because of how differently they played from each other. Spelunky 2 was like a really long game where you had to do a whole bunch of stuff, and then Spelunky was just that was it. So I like felt more like an arcade. Okay, this is where we ooh. The Binding of Isaac. Man, what do you think about The Binding of Isaac, Weiss? Rough around every edge. The humor is really outdated. The gameplay takes zero to no skill. You master it overnight. I think it's going in D tier. All things considered. Who joined?
Yo, what up?
I would disagree with you though, because Spelunky did everything that The Binding of Isaac did, but more. And then Risk of Rain built upon that even farther. So
Risk
with
Rain is goaded number
when
one.
Risk of Rain came out, The Binding of Isaac became obsolete. I feel like because
Was this just
Risk of
random
Rain 1
video
and
games?
2 took skill. That's just what it was.
The second one does not take that much skill.
Wayne, you're only saying that in comparison to The Binding of Isaac, Wayne.
I
And
haven't played
plus,
that
you
game.
have a lot of hours on that game.
Well,
You know
even
what
then,
all the items do. You know everything. You know how
well,
every
yeah, that
synergized.
knowing it isn't skill.
Yeah, that is. It's pretty
Once you
skillful. Just
know
like
what the
on an
items
exam.
do, huh?
Just like on an exam, you gotta pass the exam to know. So you gotta know it and memorize it.
Yeah, but if you get
Takes up
lucky playing the game, that you can just get lucky and there's no skill to it.
If you sit a person down and tell them, "Hey,
I sat Alex
beat this
down.
game,"
I sat Alex down, and he played the game fine.
I think you're. Then again, I do think
You
you're
can
only
ask
saying that because
Alex.
you went through the learning curve. Mithrix is a very hard boss. I still don't think you could one take Drakem on your first loop.
I
So
I don't
it
know
takes more
about
skill than money of
current
Isaac.
Mithrix. Release day Mithrix was the easiest thing I ever put my dick in.
Well, yeah. Well, William, we're not talking about that. All right, Minecraft. Minecraft
S.
better than
This
Isaac.
nigga is not real.
Better than Isaac. Sleeper craft, exactly. You play it. You play it for a month. You play it for a month. You get bored of it. You drop it for a year. Pick it back up.
Well, that's because y'all are lames. If you're a true
Okay.
Minecrafter, you wouldn't. That's true. What if I don't want to?
Here we got Metroid.
Okay, I will.
Super Metroid
Mid.
is peak. I would say that this is very peak. I don't think it's as good as Elden Ring though. Therefore, I'm putting it in
Mid tier.
Spelunky tier. Here, let me change these around because Metroid Dread is the best game I've ever played, so it's got to be first. And I like this better than this, I would say. Okay. Another game that a lot of people haven't played, maybe not even anybody, but Mega Man X. I think, yeah, I think this goes in. This is one of my favorites, man, but comparing it to. Yeah. Because, like, I'm putting it in C, man. Like,
Which game?
Mega Man X. I
I
just
haven't
think,
played that
man,
game.
it's good, but it's just too short. Once you beat it, there's not really much you can do after it. But then again, it's on the SNES. Like, what do you want from it? Still, it's better than Minecraft, in my opinion. So let me just put that here.
Bro, that's some gay shit right there.
Minecraft
God.
barely is in C tier, William.
That's an opinion.
All right, Terraria. I'm putting in A tier.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Really? You were gonna put that in S tier?
I wouldn't put it S tier.
So the thing is with that, the
Terraria
progression
is the
is
same thing Eli
so
said.
it's so linear that okay, it's not linear. Let me rephrase that. It's so formulaic that you start and this is the really good thing about it. The reason why it's an A tier, but it's also the reason why it's not an S tier. So you start at the bottom and you just get addicted to it and you keep going, and everything leads to the next thing. But once you beat the Moon Lord without mods, there's not really anything to do. Same thing with Elden Ring, but Elden Ring is a little bit better because there's like new game pluses and all that. So I think that the base game is perfect the way it is, but it's just A tier. A tier. Not it's not gonna go to S. All right, now let's see. We're gonna throw in
Put
Breath of the
Fortnite in there.
Wild.
Don't forget you don't. My bad. You don't play Fortnite. Don't put that in there.
Yeah. Let me crop this. Mink. Breath of the Wild is uber peak. This has literally the best open world I've ever played. It beats out Elden Ring in form of open world and things to do in the world, but I think that it falls short in variety of dungeons and bosses, so I'm putting it in B tier. I think. I'm probably gonna move that one, maybe. It's still better than Spelunky 1. Yeah, that looks about right. Muriel Odyssey. This game. all things considered, is a C tier. I know I was kind of hyping it up, but like, bro, like
What
you got to
game?
think about it. Like once you beat the game, bro, I beat this game. I got all the moons. Like I got like what, like all 500 moons that you can get, like to do the dark side of the moon. You beat the dark side of the moon, dude, and it's just like the game stops. But it's so easy to get to that point, like kind of unbelievable. But anyway, now, oops, whatever. Nuclear Throne.
That says
Nuclear Throne is an S tier game. TUP.
yes.
This game is. I feel like this game is more influential than Isaac. The game is huge. It's just it doesn't. So I'm rating these off of gameplay and how I overall enjoyed the experience, right? So, oh man, I don't think it is as good as Odyssey. Man, I'm moving Minecraft down, bro. Minecraft is a D game. I, it's done to death. Like you either love Minecraft or you just don't mind it. I just don't mind it. Like it's better than Isaac. Worse than Mario Odyssey. Yeah, but it's just not better than Odyssey or Mega Man X. I'm just gonna hold off on this one for right now. I'm gonna put it in D tier, even though I don't really think it goes there. That's a really tricky one because of when it came out. I think because when it came out, like the roguelike scene was pretty new, so there wasn't really a lot to build off of. So there's not really a lot that you can do in the game. There's a lot that you can do in the game, but just not as much as like I would like. I guess like everything just feels kind of linear. You just kind of like go. Like roguelikes now, like they should have added like multiple branching paths, all that stuff. And then it would have been a solid B tier game. No, because Gungeon's not as quick and snappy as it is. Gungeon? No, I'm not doing Gungeon. Oh, I beat it. I should probably put Gungeon on here. I'll do it. I mean, yeah, but it's just I don't know, dude. It's just too slow. Here, I'll go ahead and
What
get this
does?
one out of the way. Gungeon is a D tier, obviously, but it's probably the bottom of the barrel D tier. So Nuclear Throne's probably going to be better than Minecraft, all the way right here. Then it goes Isaac, Minecraft. No, yeah,
Really?
yeah, right here,
Hmm.
like that. I think that looks about right. Oh my god!
Have y'all
All
played
right,
Exit the Gungeon?
don't kill me on this one, dude. I'm
You should put it in
sorry.
horrible. That'd be hilarious.
Multiplayer experience. This is a C tier. This is a C tier game, dude. It is the bottom C tier. The only reason I'm so fond of this game is because of one, firefight, and two, the campaign is really good. Besides that, I don't really like the multiplayer. I think it's kind of like not stiff, but kind of like jank, I guess. Like, yeah, multiplayer. Yeah, it's great. That's an A tier. It's probably only an A tier because I played it so much. If I stopped playing it at 500 hours and didn't play it for 1,000 hours, it would probably be an S tier game. But I've done literally everything you can do, probably 100 times. Well, Eclipse is boring, so like, why would I? Hmm. Oops. Funny. Guilty Gear is a D game, all the way at the bottom. Nope, F. Yeah, probably.
W.
The only reason I play this game, I would not play this game if it wasn't for Devlin and Isaiah. Um, I just think that man, like, I think it's just my distaste for the genre. I think like all of these other games, I would rather play any day, literally any day, than Guilty Gear
Then why do you play Guilty Gear so much?
because
Now you're just lying.
it's very accessible. People always play Guilty Gear. It's just kind of there. It gets the chat riled up a little bit, gets everybody a little bit more awake. And plus, it's not horrible. I mean, every game on this list is like fun, right? Besides the things in the horrible tier,
Eh,
but Guilty Gear takes it to a point to where it's borderline like distaste
I think you're
for
just mad
everything
you
around
get
me.
shit on by your boyfriend.
I roll him
Mm-hmm.
anyway. Yeah, against me now. I think you're a wee bit confused and a wee bit outdated. Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not even in chat most of the time because when I start playing that game, chat gets boring as fuck. Y'all just screaming at each other.
Okay. Here we go. Galaxy.
Mid,
Anybody play this game besides me?
nah.
I don't really have anything to say about this game besides it's C tier. Yeah, I thought it was good. It was good, but just yeah. Yeah, it's pretty. It was pretty clutch up. Um, it's so weird because it's like there's just so much in that game that's just weird. Like there's a lot of weird things going on. I feel like, and it just comes together to be like a really not like a sloppy game, but a very almost confused. The way, yeah, it's organized in how weird it is, so it's not completely falling apart, but it's just everything just kind of happens. So yeah, and even me. So Noida is literally one of the most creative, innovative games, but it's never going to get the hype it deserves, and it's really sad. It's going to be it's going to be a B tier, but very bottom B tier. Barely makes it.
What is
Just
this like? Is this just your personal opinion on
yeah,
how
on
good the games are?
so every game on here I like to some degree.
Well,
There's
I mean, you could tell that by just looking at the games.
yeah, so and these are all the games that I've beat every single one of these games on here. Some of them multiple times.
You sure you beat Minecraft?
Yeah, I beat Minecraft. I beat Minecraft with you and Ian. Yeah, there's not a lot to it. You just go through it. I mean, you can't really ever beat Minecraft. I know, but
Yeah, you can. You beat
I,
the Ender Dragon, you get the end credits.
yeah, I know, but that's what people say. You can't ever beat Minecraft. Like, okay, whatever, dude.
Whoever says that's a retard.
Because I mean, they're kind of right. Minecraft never really does end. It just keeps going. There's always another project that you could work on.
Mm-hmm.
Like PewDiePie is probably still doing it. Like, bro, that man,
I don't
he
think he
built
even
like a
plays
giant
Minecraft
temple,
anymore.
dude. He went on like I remember he was like he started like a hardcore world and like built like a giant temple. Like it was crazy. It was
You can
crazy.
put CS on that list.
Yeah, I'll put CS on there.
W.
I'll put TF2 on there. So CS:GO. This is what's the CS:GO that we play? CS:GO. I thought that was like different CS:GOs, but no.
There's a lot of Counter Strikes. Oh,
So
good job,
Counter
Eli.
Strike is
Man, that's some bullshit.
I. Well, probably. I'll put it right here. If you wanna have fun in a multiplayer game, boot up some CS:GO, and 6 out of 10 times it'll be fun. The other four is
I
yeah.
mean,
I mean, I
if
still
I
had
was
fun. I
doing
was
this,
laughing and having fun, and
I mean, the thing is, if you're doing like of all time, like not what what you currently feel like about playing the game,
uh,
CS:GO would
that
be
would be
my in
number
S
one.
tier for me.
Well, then, if we're talking about innovation, Minecraft would be
Well,
S
not
tier.
innovation.
Metroid would be S tier.
Well, that wasn't what I was
Strive
talking.
would
What I was
be
talking about
A
is
tier.
like overall, like
Overall, like
best of all
quality.
time.
Oh, this is my best of all time. This is my best of all time list of video games that I've played. And CS:GO it's fun. It's definitely better than everything down here. But I didn't. Maybe I. Yeah, I don't really like. I don't even know what I don't like the community. I don't like the community. Yeah, it's very weird. It's in a very weird place.
I personally, I put it in S tier, but most of the quote unquote best FPS games ever, we weren't playing them in their prime,
That game shouldn't have a prime though.
but they do.
Exactly. So
Like
that's why it's in
CS and
that's why it's
TF2,
in B tier.
we didn't play those games during their prime.
TF2. This game makes me very angry and I don't know why.
I never really got into it.
I never really got like super into it. So let's go in C tier. Or cheating or just being annoying. Yeah. This is gonna be kind of weird one because it's not even like an official game, but AM2R is really good. I think this is an A tier game. Literally, it's really good. Literally, like this was the first Metroid game I've played besides Other M. I was just like, bro, like, God, dude. Do you remember when I was playing that game, Wise? Like the way it moved, the way it felt, bro. Like everything about it was just so good, so good, so good. I love it. but you guys haven't played it, so. And another game that you guys haven't played, Mega Man 11. Really? I should have just left it like that.
I just realized that my mic audio has been off for the entire time.
Good stuff, Wes.
My desktop audio is saved though.
This is a C tier game.
You should put the original Risk-A-Ran on here.
Okay, whatever.
I think it's leagues worse than the Risk-A-Ran 2, but still a good game.
I put both Risk-A-Rans in S tier.
Of your favorite games of all time?
Probably yeah. Well, the first one would probably go down to A if I had to list every game I play.
Man, it feels wrong putting this in
It should.
the same tier of Minecraft.
Well, personally, I put Minecraft.
Dude,
in my opinion,
Minecraft's going down to F. Like, dude, it's just so boring. There's nothing to do in Minecraft.
I mean, if we're talking about
that's because you don't like
if we're
building.
talking about all these
Exactly.
all these games without mods. Yes, Minecraft is like
all these F. It's an F. It's an F tier to me. Yeah, like the only redeeming quality about Minecraft is everybody plays it.
Like everybody owns.
Not
Minecraft.
really.
I can't even name a single person I know that does not own Minecraft on something.
Yeah, because it's everywhere, dude. It's on like your grandma's like iPod Touch. Literally everybody has it. Literally, like, bro. Everybody. I'm gonna do my last Metroid game because I know that like you guys haven't played it. I already put that on there. I'm going to put Zero Mission.
That's what it was. I was trying to think of like another Metroid game. Zero Mission. You almost got me to play that game.
This game is very good. There's not a bad Metroid game, like legit. Like
we're talking about the 2D platformers.
I mean, even Metroid Prime, in comparison to a lot of games that have released like ever. Oh, I just realized there's Ridley in the background. That's cool. Zero Mission. I'm putting this probably right here.
This is so long.
It is very long. Putting that here, this here, this here, I think. This here. This here. And Mega Man 11 can go right there. That looks about right. Alright. Last game.
I don't know the last game, but it's probably a game.
Where did it go?
Uh-oh.
Disappeared.
Are you tweaking? What's going on?
Whatever, I'll just find another one. This one's...
Is it a controversial one?
If this would be controversial if anybody outside of this chat were to look at this, I think. Because this is like one of the most critically acclaimed games of all time. So is Isaac. I mean, a lot of people would disagree.
Oh, Super
Meat Boy.
Bro, that game is awesome.
Y'all are about to... William, you like this game?
Yeah, bro, Meat Boy is awesome, bro.
This is the only thing on this list that's going in horrible. I hated this game.
Aw, bro, kill yourself.
Literally, this game had no redeeming quality. Literally, the only thing... No, I beat it. I beat the game.
Boy.
The thing about it
is... bad at me, boy.
It's that Edmund McMillan, like, disgusting, but if it was just a game. Like, what about that game is better than N++? You guys don't even know what that is. Here, I'll put that on there just for...
Not N++ coding language. I never heard of that shit. But Super Meat Boy is awesome. Nick, same thing.
It's not even close to the same thing.
N++. Y'all don't even know about this game for real, bro. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I know about every game on here, but I've never played like half of these.
N++.
I don't even know about half the games on here because Eli plays them shits.
N++ is literally just better Super Metroid. I mean, Super Meat Boy. So it's going in F tier. Oh my god. This is like. Alright, now I'm time to move stuff around. I think
Is that really it?
these are all the games that I put on here. I like Noida better than CSGO, I think.
Notice how most of these are either single player or co-op games that are in the higher tiers. Wonder why that is.
I think I'm moving Spelunky up a tier.
Based.
I think Spelunky's an A tier game. And I think it's better than AM2R.
That's one of the few games that had the.
Now, do I like Spelunky 2 better than Risk Rain 2?
See, that would be a controversial take in the entire server.
Spelunky 2 is better than what?
I'm going to leave it like this because I find my enjoyment playing with you guys better. No, dude, but I don't.
Then put it above the other one.
Spelunky 2 co-op is literally so cracked, dude. But nobody wants to play with me in that game.
Because as Isaiah once wisely said, it feels like you always have full control of your character when I have 0. Or something like that.
I know. But like,
it's just a skill gap.
It's a skill gap, and it's...
Hi, William.
It's weird because if you guys played with me in Spelunky 2 all the time, then it would be above Risk Rain 2. But because you guys don't, I'm going to leave it right there. Because I have better memories of Risk Rain. So many good memes. Vending machine, NMDs. Risk Rain 2.
Hat on your head.
All of our random conversations, Risk Rain 2. So many, dude. So everything in this tier right here has spawned one of the most legendary conversations, life-changing conversations, and like, dude, just stuff that gets the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, remember when we were all playing Elden Ring and we would just be talking about like the dopest stuff ever?
It's like real.
Dude, yeah, it is dope. Then S tier is, dude. Like, what have I not said about Metroid? The twist is absolutely amazing. I never saw it coming. I mean, Weiss, you know the twist of the game. Don't say it, Isaiah's here.
You showed.
Like, it's so obvious, but like not obvious at the same time.
See it coming unless
and it's
you
just
replay
such a well-ending, dude. Like the way they ended it off, like just ended off all the Metroid games right there. Just is like, or not all the Metroid games. They ended off the
2D platformer timeline
Series.
Not the series. They ended off the
2D.
The Metroid arc.
Okay.
How they finally figured out what's up. I like Super Metroid. It really did grow on me. But
How is Breath of the Wild B tier?
Why is it B tier?
Yeah.
So when I first played Breath of the Wild,
Yeah.
I loved it, dude. Like every time it was the only open world game that I played that was like there was so much in every little area, so much that you could like find and do and like just experience that was going on, that it just felt like you were actually exploring something.
Right.
It's kind of same thing with Elden Ring, but Elden Ring felt a little bit more linear, only because I guess I kind of had a clue of where to go because I was hearing you guys talk about it, so I kind of knew like what the steps were. But the process of finding stuff is just amazing, and I do like the combat of the game, but where it falls off is, like I said, you weren't here, but the bosses are very, very repetitive, and the dungeons are cool, but they're not as cool as they could have been. So that's why it's in B tier.
Where's Fusion at?
I didn't put Fusion on here because I don't know. It was. I really did like Fusion. The ending of Fusion it blew my mind, but nothing too crazy happened in
But you
Fusion
put
all that
Zero
much.
Mission and what's the other one on there?
AM2R.
AM2R.
Zero Mission is clutch, dude. That game is fire. I play that game at school still on my Game Boy, just playing it, dude, because it's dope. It's just sick. Like the way you can sequence break it, and it's same thing with Metroid Dread. Like,
You put Odyssey in C tier?
yeah, because
No, I got you mixed up with Austin. Austin said that's one of the best games of all time.
I mean, all of these games. I love all of these games except Meat Boy. What I said? What do you got to say about Guilty Gear being an F tier?
This is obviously your tier list. What?
And everything on here I do like. Like everything on here is a game that I would play with you guys.
Except Super Moot Boy.
Right.
I don't think I would play Isaac with you. Just kidding. Let's run it up.
Isaac.
So like,
Like Isaac multiplayer is.
if you put all of these games up with every single game I've ever played, all of these games would be on the up side of the tier list. It would be in the S, A's, and B's. Like the only reason why it's C, D, F, and horrible is because of the scope of these games are just in my mind so cracked.
Are these like all the games that you've played / beaten?
These are all the games that I've beaten that I think are some of the best games ever. I mean, you can't really beat CS:GO, you can't really beat Guilty Gear,
Right.
but I put them on here.
I'm surprised that Terraria is so high.
Why?
Really, like I said, A tier. You got to think about it, dude. Everything in A tier has spawned some of the greatest moments of, like, gaming in this chat, bro. Like, Risk of Rain 2. I don't know if you heard me, but like the vending machine NMDs when X was making all that stuff, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we were freshman year, bro, come home from school, grinding that game, getting your lunar coins. And you got Terraria. It was like hardcore. It was me and Isaiah's like introduction to that apartment that we lived in. Like that was the foundation that we built that apartment on. That whole like era of when I was over there. Spelunky 2, obviously, I
Being
just cracked. Like every time that we play it,
the entirety of October
It's-
to like.
yeah, literally
May.
up until that entire year, really. Like October, yeah, that's about right. AM2R opened my eyes to the Metroid games, blew me away, like completely. I liked killing Metroids; it was really fun. I liked the progression of it. And Elden Ring, you know,
This mass hysteria. The
us
entire
being
chat.
together playing that game is just cracked. I think I'm gonna move this up to S tier actually.
Terraria? Oh, Elden Ring. Yeah. The experience
Of Elden Ring was
of Elden Ring was epic.
nothing like I've ever seen, especially in a single player game.
Mostly single player.
Yeah.
No, I never played multiplayer until we started up that new world and I kept killing you over and over and over. We were getting all angry. Okay.
I think the multiplayer was also a highlight for me in that game.
Yeah,
It might
everything
sound
about
really
Elden
weird.
Ring was just so good, except like a little bit of the towards the end. But you can look over that stuff because there was ways to go around it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like some of the bosses had some serious problems, but
Wait.
I'm moving Mega Man X up above CS:GO.
I've already gone on about the bosses in Elden Ring enough for one lifetime. So
I don't want to be that guy or anything. And, I want you to really think back when you first played the game and how you felt about it.
What game?
Undertale.
Oh, I mean, I didn't even put that on here. I could put that on here.
I mean, it was just, I was thinking about all the games. I was like, dude, there has to be a game on here that you didn't think of that he
And-
beat.
Oh, I mean, yeah, there's a ton of them on here that I didn't beat. Like Paper
Well,
Mario,
that-
I didn't put Paper Mario on
That
here.
is a great. I felt like Undertale was like,
it was.
I don't know. That felt like the beginning to gaming for
It
me.
was the boom.
Like one of the
It was the
beginnings.
boom to indie games.
Yeah.
For the majority. It's like if Undertale never existed, most of the indie games that are extremely popular today probably also wouldn't exist.
Why is that
Sans.
Sans? What? No.
Oh, you got trolled, Eli. What did you try to copy?
I literally tried to copy Undertale Heart.
Oh my god! And it turned into Sans.
Oh, there, literally that. Okay, all right, whatever.
Oh, guys.
Undertale. When I first played it, it was insane. Blew me away. Made me cry. I think this is the only game that made me cry. I think
Ever in
when I first
life.
played it. Yeah. But I was like going through issues, so came at it like a perfect time for me. I think. I'm not putting it in D tier. I think this is the best.
I think that's one of the only games I've never watched you beat. That
I beat. What do you mean?
That's one of the only games on here that I've never watched you like sat down and play or beat. I mean, I watched
I
a
played
little
it
bit of it
all
on
in
like
my room,
Undyne. Yeah,
because it was just
and
so good.
yeah, and G Dash. That's another one you played in your room.
Oh, bro, Geometry Dash. I'll put that on here.
Oh, you are. No, you can't. What about did you ever beat that game?
Geometry Dash.
Yeah.
I beat a demon, so I'm gonna count it because that's
Fuck.
probably at the bottom of C tier. This game has a lot of longevity. I just think that it's just a little bit, I mean,
Yeah,
it's a mobile game. Like,
I would definitely say it's on the tier of TF2.
I mean, yeah, I think it's good where it's at right now. Like that,
Yeah.
right there in C tier.
I'm trying to think of other games.
Because
Bro, what
Mega
the heck
Man
is
11.
N++, and why is it here? I
You don't
forget it.
remember- When was the last time I played this game, bro? Where's plus on the keyboard? Am I stupid?
It's right next to the backspace. Yeah, backspace.
Oh. This game, it's basically like Super Meat Boy, but better. I played it. This is one of the first games I bought on my.
Oh my god, yes. Holy cow.
This game was cracked. I really did
Yo,
like
you
it.
praised that game, yeah.
Yeah, I love this game, and Weiss, this game is very small, but I replayed it maybe like 10 times. So at 5 hours, like you could probably beat the game in like an hour. It was just really good. I really liked it. Like the platforming was really good. Ooh, another one. Oh, I got it. I got another one. This is gonna be the last one.
This better be a banger to leave it off.
I mean, you probably won't think so, but
We'll see.
I definitely think that this is one of the games that was very, very pog for me. I really like Celeste.
yeah.
Look, it's an
Celeste.
LGBT
Yeah.
game.
Hi, Weiss.
I'm just saying.
Uh,
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
you want to talk about Doki?
That game gets a bad rep because of Twitter.
This game also gets a bad rep because Twitter.
Yes, I know. I'm not even talking about the game.
Oh.
I never played the game, so
Oh.
I don't really have an opinion on it. So
This game is insane. You know what? I'm gonna put I Want to Be the Guy on here
I want to be
And-
the guy.
because I did beat it, and
I feel like that was another chat rupture era. Maybe that was just me, but
that I feel like that was the era where chat was like completely changing. I think this Celeste
that was
goes
like in the peak of League, and it was like everybody.
It was
Don't
like a
put G
break from the
Dash above
madness.
Celeste.
Huh?
So don't put G Dash above Celeste.
It is though, compared to me, dude. This game, you kind of like do it. I beat the game 100%. Like I did all the hearts and everything.
Yeah,
It's just, I don't know. It just is like okay.
fair enough. What is that? Halo Reach or
Reach.
Infinite?
Infinite, that would be a
Reach.
game, but you didn't really beat it.
Bruh. The only reason why that game's on there is because of Firefight. Tell me I'm wrong. That shit was
Nope.
bust.
Oh my God, it's bringing back nightmares. Jesus, no,
Nightmare.
dude.
Nightmares.
Dracula, what's he doing on there?
You don't remember me fighting Dracula?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my God! Then the dragon and the dude, the mother brain Metroid part, dude. Oh, it was so. I'm putting this in horrible.
Dude, this is like
It was
so funny to watch.
it was funny. It was funny, and it was dude, no, I'm putting it in F tier. It was fun, but I would never, ever, 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 ever play it again. I wouldn't even think about playing it again. Like, it got my attention. I played it. I liked it.
What are we ranking?
Tier list.
Favorite games that I played.
I don't know what Isaiah just sent to you, but
I want to be the guy, dude. Why did I beat that game?
I'll send it to you.
talk about you being
Jeez.
hard-headed, dude. That was like the definition of you just like not ever giving up, and it's like just torture.
And like, I just pulled up and was like, you know what? I'm gonna beat this game, and it just sat there for days.
It was like literally
and
2
days,
weeks. It took
and
you
days,
like 2 weeks to beat that game.
and dude. And the game is so small. Like, the speed run for that game is probably like 20 minutes. It's just
The game is like so
like me just like
stupid.
bumping my head up against the wall over and over and over.
If masochism was a game, it would be I Want to Be the Guy.
How many hours do you think I put into that?
Probably say like
36.
you played it
I would
like
say at least 60.
I know a couple days.
Because I played it all day, every day for about 2 weeks.
You know, about as long as you can get for all day when you have a
37.
job. Wait, was that when you had a job?
I didn't have a job when I was playing it.
Was that during
No.
the school year? I think it was during the school year.
Yeah, but
You get home and you play that game like all day. It's like why?
and I would like go to sleep crying every night. It was horrible.
The frustration was
Yeah, like
unbelievable.
38.
And it's the only game that I think Weiss should play on this list.
I'm not playing it.
Really?
Yeah,
I think Weiss should
if
play
I were to pick
Undertale.
one game to play, Weiss to play on this list that I would watch, I would want him to play I Want to Be the Guy.
I would never beat it. I would never beat it. And you know it.
Dude,
Bro, I wouldn't mind to watch Weiss play any of the Metroids or Mega
Like,
Mans.
almost
Like,
got me to play Zero Mission. And I was like, man, I need to go to bed. We totally both forgot about it. Yeah, actually, Eli probably never forgot.
But,
what I
like-
did. Eli never forgets.
I wouldn't want you to play Zero Mission. I would want you to play.
Dread. I mean, Dread is just...
No.
It's literally what every Metroid game... Like, it's the pinnacle, dude. Like, it takes the best aspects from literally everything and just
I would
perfects
want to
it.
play M2R.
AM2R. I mean, that... The only thing
Bro,
wrong
that-
with that one is it's so linear, but the combat's cool. The bosses are really cool and fun. The bosses... That's
It's
one
a
of the
good
only bosses that I
introduction,
was...
though.
It took a two-day boss fight in that game. It took me 2 days to beat that.
Chozo or whatever.
In the bomb, the chorizo, bomb chorizo,
Yeah.
the one that was flying around. 2 days. The only boss that made me do that. That was probably the hardest platforming boss I've ever fought.
Oh, why is Fortnite on the list?
Literally went past that, and it's because I never really played Fortnite. I mean, I did, but I didn't like play it. I only played it because
Bro, you don't have to put it on the list, but I'm just curious where you would put it. Smash. Smash.
Guilty Gear.
Bro, that's hard to put even on because you played Brawl, you played the one on the Wii U, and you also played the one on the Switch.
every time I played Smash, I never really had a good time up until you moved away. Then when you moved, and I started doing my own thing and doing my own like experimenting with the game and played and went to tournaments and stuff.
Hmm.
That's when I kind of liked the game the most. But even still, it was just like I don't know.
Would you put it in F tier?
I probably would put it in F tier. Probably above everything else. No, I'd probably put it in D tier.
You'd put Smash in D tier
Yeah,
above Guilty Gear.
I think it would be. I
You'd
think
rather play
I'd rather,
Smash
I'd
than
put it-
Guilty Gear.
I'd put it above Celeste, so it would be at the top of D tier.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because it's just, dude, like,
Dude, I mean, that's a
Okay,
better
it's-
rating I thought you were going to give it. Or I thought you were going to put it horrible or F.
no, I mean, I liked the game when I played it, and you weren't here. But playing it with you was like, it was fun and some of the best time I've ever had playing games. But man, it just was so felt annoying. Same thing with Guilty Gear, but Guilty Gear makes me angry above everything else, and it's just like I get more I have more bad thoughts playing Guilty Gear than I do
Good.
good for the most part. Some days I'll have like a good time playing it, and then enjoy losing. Like when I was fighting that Nagoriyuki in Park, I loved it, but I was getting my face smashed in. But I loved it because it was cool. I was learning, and we were trolling it up a little bit. But
I mean, there has to
I think
be
I Want to
like
Be the Guy is better than Minecraft.
You'd really rather play I Want to Be the Guy than Minecraft?
Minecraft might be a horrible tier game, actually, dude. Oh my god, it actually is. All right, that's final. That's the one I'm gonna move it.
Minecraft is ass.
Dude, definitely. I don't think. God, Minecraft just causes so much drama. I think Minecraft, the brights shine brighter, or the good things shine brighter than the bad things. But there's so many bad things. Like when the chat's playing Minecraft, like so many. It's like if I sit there and think about it, it's just like.
A lot of bad
People
times.
crying, you blew up my build, I'm crying, don't beat the Ender Dragon, I'm beating the Ender Dragon, I'm cheating, I'm hacking, I'm like...
Yeah.
No.
I feel like that's just... I don't know. When you have everybody in the server doing one thing, it's never good.
Dude, that's cap. When we were all playing Elden Ring, it was so amazing.
We weren't
It was,
interacting with each other the same way.
yeah, maybe the same way,
We weren't
but
all in the same
then again,
world.
when we play Risk of Rain, what's the most that's gonna happen? Oh, you stole my item. Oh, you hit the teleporter when I didn't want you
bro,
to.
Risk of Rain drama would go hard. Like it goes hard. Some people just
No, dude. I feel like I'm not gonna say their names, but I'm pretty sure you guys know who. There's like 2 people that get super butthurt about the game, and that's it. Like if I play with anybody else, it's just we cool.
Yeah.
But the 2 butthurt people get butthurt, and they never forget, and it gets really annoying.
Is it the 2 butthurts of the chat?
Huh?
Right.
I'm not telling you. Dude, I want to be the guy. I might move that up to D tier. Dude,
Stop.
just calling my name.
You need to stop.
Because it was just, it was so addicting, and it was so clutch up. Dude, because that was like I think, because I want to be the guy.
Where were you in life?
That was when I was coming home and going to sleep every day because you guys were playing League and being really mean to me. That's when I was playing I Want to Be the Guy. That was right. Well, that was right at the tail end of that era because then instead of going home and sleeping, I went home and played I Want to Be the Guy. Every day. Dude, it was my only like keepsake, but it was so bad. Like the game is a troll game. Like it's just not. Yeah.
Holy cow!
What?
All right, so look at this. This is Guilty Gear video that Donkey made. I know you know he made it.
Is this the tier list? Or not
But-
anything else here?
No. This
You're
is
good.